Hey guys, for this week's Move Better Monday, we want to cover a hip internal rotation drill that you could do in the comfort of your own chair at either work or home. What I'm going to do is set up in a seated position like I am here, sitting nice and upright. I'm going to get a little bit wider than I would normally sit with my feet. Now from here, I'm going to take my left knee. I'm going to try to rotate it inward towards my right knee or down towards the floor without letting my hip come off of the chair. So rotating down, you want to make sure that while you're here, you're not getting pinching in the knee or inside part of the hip. If you are, just back off of that range of motion a little bit. So I'm going to get set up again. I'm going to take my hands, my left hand to the outside of my knee. Now I'm going to perform a PAILs contraction here. So what that's going to be is my hand is going to be pushing down into my knee, so I'm trying to push it to the floor, but I'm giving equal tension into the knee pushing up. So this is an isometric contraction in this position. So knee into the hand, hand into the knee. We're going to push it about 25% as hard as we can. As we work through our contraction, think of this as a radio dial and you're turning up the volume. We're going to turn up the volume on this contraction or the intensity. Now I'm going to go about 50%, so I'm pushing a little bit harder, pushing the hand into the knee, knee into the hand. Make sure my chest stays nice and tall, my hips not coming off of the chair. I'm going to push at 75% now. Again, as you work through, make sure that there's no pinching or discomfort anywhere along the leg. And now I'm going to push at 100% for 10 seconds. Pushing the knee into the hand into the knee, my greatest pain-free contraction. I'm going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to perform my rails contraction, which is going to be me trying to take the knee down towards the floor, pulling deeper into hip internal rotation. As I do that, make sure that the back of my hip isn't coming off of the chair. I'm going to hold that for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to hold that position. Now once you're there, you could continue to repeat cycles of PAILs rails, working up to 100% for 10 seconds, and then performing your rails contraction for 10 seconds, trying to continue to pull deeper and deeper into that range of motion. If this is easy for you, you could perform it at a lower box or off of the floor. It's going to be a little bit more challenging that way to really keep your chest upright. Make sure you're not slouched over. And you also want to make sure that you don't have any pinching in the knee or the hip like I mentioned earlier. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out and we'd be more than happy to answer anything that you might have or any suggestions that you have. Thanks for watching.